and that means no secrets.
No secrets.
Like, seriously.
Okay.
Tell us one just to see if people
just
are
to make
listening.
sure that nobody's listening.
Yeah. No, it's been a good show. It's been a rock show. I mean, people are bringing out cool stuff. But we're going to run through all three of these. We have 3 guns on the table. You can't see them yet, but they're coming. And, hey, welcome in. This is Guns and Gear Live at SHOT Show 2022, brought to you by Palmetto State Armory. These guys right here. We've got Chad Wylie in.
Yep.
Chad, welcome back.
Well, I'm glad to be here.
It's been 2 years?
It's been 2 years. Just glad to be back to see all of our friends and people like you, and getting out and interacting with everybody. It
been
feels
great.
Good.
Now, I do have to say, I'm going to make a quick announcement for all the listeners out there. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching this on Facebook. Last week we teased it, and I worked out a deal. I hope you know this.
Oh, boy.
But
probably not.
We are giving away 2 prize packs, and Palmetto State Armory donated 2 stripped lowers for these prize packs. So we are going to make that announcement on Thursday, and we're going to ship everything out to you on Friday. So you're going to have it by next week. So just comment. That's all you got to do to win. Just comment, and we're going to pick one of you guys from one of these videos.
It's good.
And we're going to go from there. But
absolutely.
So we've had a 2-year layoff since we spoke last.
We have.
Like this table, you've been busy.
You've
been working.
We've been busy.
All right.
Especially with this girl.
This one. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's save her till the end.
Okay, we'll save her.
We're going to save her to the end. I want to start up here with the micro dagger.
Okay.
All right. I shot it yesterday. Yep. Love the feel of it. Love the trigger. Walk us through it.
All right. So we wanted to evolve the Dagger line, and part of that would be to have a ultra concealed carry platform. Yep. So we came up with the micro dagger. Ergonomics are a little better. We decided to go with a high capacity magazine because that's the way we have to go, right?
I mean, you can't go down.
15 plus 1. We're good here. We'll have this in several options. We'll have the standard option as we do with the other dagger. We'll have the RMR cut. We've got the suppress right sights. This is kind of unique.
It is.
We set the sights forward of the dot so that it doesn't matter. We're not limited the space that you'd take up on the top of the slide. We decided to move them forward so you wouldn't have that problem.
Right. And I know there's going to be guys out there that say, well, why would you do that? Why not?
Well, space.
But it doesn't matter.
We don't. It doesn't matter because you can still co-witness. But I think it gives it a little better look, so to speak.
Aesthetically. I mean, and we're going to get in here. So he's going to get in here and cover all this. But they're forward.
They're forward.
Can still co-witness. Nothing like.
And it doesn't restrict what you've got back here. Your real estate, you can put your red dot a little bit further back, like a normal size gun, but you don't interfere with that slide. You didn't want. There's things in here we didn't need to cut on any deeper.
Yeah, so this is probably a good thing.
That's correct.
I enjoy that, but man, it's slim. How many rounds does it hold?
It's 15 plus 1.
15 plus 1. Yeah, if you didn't hit that 15 mark, you were screwed.
We were. Yeah, we
I'm sorry, but that's just
price point and capacity on that gun was the key.
Price point.
It's going to be. We haven't really, because this is a 3D printed model. We haven't really got all the manufacturing down yet. This is about 6 to 9 months out. It's going to come out this year. It's a little further down the road than this one, but it'll be around the same cost as a Dagger, within a couple $50 to $75 more. We'll have the standard. We'll have the standard options.
It's not
and
set
we'll have
yet. It's
not
set. Like, so if you're out there and you're like, I've got to have a price, you're not going to get it yet.
Not right now. I don't want to tell a lie.
But you're going to be happy with it.
Right. You're going to be happy with the price.
All right.
That's what we do.
So, something that I've noticed on both of these guns that maybe, I don't know if it's a change that you guys have been working on in the past few years, but ergonomically, they just feel right. Is that something that you guys brought someone in and are kind of tailoring?
That started with the original Dagger. There's certain angles on certain guns that you just don't like, and then there's other ones that you do like, and I think everybody wants to go, me included, 1911, 2011, sharp grip angle, real clean. You don't have to really position your. I started out on 1911, so when I shot other polymer pistols, I would pull up.
Right.
The ergonomics for that fits in the web of your hand a lot cleaner, so you push and you're more straight line.
Right.
The palm swell, the grip, the texturing, that's stuff that we've learned at other pistol manufacturers that aftermarket people would do to guns after the production parts were made. So we kind of incorporated some of that, but the one thing that our previous engineer did was aesthetically made a very nice, ergonomically correct.
Well,
platform.
that's what it feels so good because, you pick up a 1911, 2011.
It's clean.
It's clean. It feels right, feels good, but you get that same feeling when you
get
pick
the same
these
feel
up,
with
which
it.
I love.
I think you get a similar feel to it. Right.
It's not the
That's
same.
correct. It's not the
'cause
same, but it's very similar.
But yeah.
Your
Okay.
correction on target is great with that grip.
Right. Okay. Is there anything you want to add about this one before I move on to
Let's talk about your favorite.
What I think is my favorite on the table.
Right.
If you guys didn't know, Palmetto State Armory came out with a 5.7.
We did.
By 28.
And she's close. She's we're let's call it 60 to 75 days. That's a production frame.
Yep.
Everything in the gun's pretty well production ready. They're going through the endurance testing and all now and whatnot. We've shot the gun, so pretty proud of where it's at. The key feature to this, you can't compare anything we've released so far to that trigger. That trigger. He made magic with that trigger.
He really did. And I wish we had like
trigger gauge
and all that good stuff, or at least like something where we can let our viewers and our listeners feel this trigger.
It's clean.
And to feel the grip too, because honestly, everything hits right on this gun.
The package when you purchase that is solid.
Well, and it's a little bit deeper cut here. On the grip angle here.
Right.
It's a little bit deeper, so you get a better purchase
and
on
you get your trigger, when you manipulate trigger, you've got a clean break across your ridge line. So he did an amazing job on that platform.
I want to talk a little bit about the texture. A lot of bigger guns, and if you've shot a 5.7 by 28, if you haven't, you need to get out there and you need to shoot them.
Yeah.
And this will probably be your gun. But a lot of companies are now starting to go with a really gritty texture. That's not the case.
No, it's not.
Here.
No, we didn't want it to be so much that it bites your hand, because that, for somebody like me who puts graphite and stuff on their grips, it wouldn't bother me.
Right.
But for some shooters, it's offensive to have that aggressive grip texture.
I like how you describe it as offensive.
It is. I mean,
but it is.
Yeah, they grab it and they're like, that don't feel good in my hand, and it's not comfortable, because a lot of people don't shoot every day.
Right.
I think that was a good compromise between
100%.
an aggressive, nice feel, anti-slip, but it's not so aggressive that it's going to cause you some type of an issue in your hand whenever you're done shooting.
Right. All of them slide cut slides. All right.
Everything's clean. We'll do we've got the swagger dagger, if you will, the cuts and the fancy stuff. We're going to do the same thing with these. It's just we got to get the release of the production parts out first, and then I'll bling them up.
Of course you will. I wouldn't expect anything different. And it is threaded.
Yep, we'll have both.
Okay.
We'll have one version will come out around the, I think it's $4.99 mark, and then we'll have the next version will come out with the suppressor ready with the threaded barrel and all for $5.99. So.
No kidding. $5.99.
That's the target.
Ooh. All right. Okay.
We live in weird times where we can't get toilet paper, so that could change.
Of course.
So we'll see.
Right. Now, if you can find 5.7 rounds, you need to start buying now. I think that's what we're learning now.
Yeah.
Is you need to buy now.
You need to buy it.
Just
if you see it on the shelf, get it.
Yeah. It's easy purchase. Come on. All right. We're going to go to this one.
The bell of the ball.
The bell of the ball.
All
right. Give us the rundown.
All right. So we released this at the last SHOT Show. It was kind of a concept gun. We really wasn't ready to shoot it. Spent a year designing, developing, getting through everything. We took it out to the Gathering, which is our event.
Yes.
It got 75 to 8,000 rounds. I can't remember. Total count was about 10. We came back and looked, and after studying the platform, we were like, we need to make some adjustments.
Yeah.
We'd shot it that way before, but not under those conditions, and not. So there were some things that I didn't like. There were some things that Jamin didn't like. So we went back and we sat in a room for a couple weeks, and we changed about 15 different aspects of the JAKL.
Really?
Yeah, and this one, in its form now, it's really not fair to the end users, because I'm going to surprise them when it actually comes out. We did some stuff on the real estate on this side to make it look cooler, have it a little bit more edgy, because it's right now that's the original extrusion. But if you look at it, I didn't like that. I'm a shooter first.
Right.
I tell that to everybody. This ridge line was down about half the length.
Okay.
And it was
over
thick.
Here.
It was really thick.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't get a good firm
purchase
grip on it. You couldn't.
Yeah.
So we tightened that up. We changed some geometry on the bolt. We changed some geometry in the recoil system, and in this form, it's doing real good. She's about 60 days out too.
No kidding. So that's quick.
Well, we've been working on it for 2 years.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been back and forth on it,
but it's almost here.
It's almost here.
It's this close.
There's production parts being made right now. We've got video of it for the videos that we're going to produce during the week. But yeah, she's close. She's ready to.
5.56.
It's 5.56. We'll have a 300 blackout version.
Oh, you will? Okay.
Yeah, we're going to do.
See, that excites me.
Eventually,
we'll
sell.
300 blackout.
The selling point to this was the traditional AR style lower.
Right.
So what should happen in the future is you'll see the kit for the brace, the mount, and then you'll see the lowers. You can use whatever lower you want, but we'll sell the uppers individually so you can make your own JAKL.
Oh, okay.
During the beginning, we're only going to sell complete rifles.
Right.
We want to make sure that they all get out and we understand how users are going to interact with them and that kind of thing. But the ultimate goal is for this to be an upper that you'd use on your existing pistol lower.
Yep. Fully ambidextrous, it looks like.
It is.
I'm looking.
And we're going to ship it with the ambi safety.
Okay, ambi safety selector.
Yep. The only thing that's really not ambi would be the mag release, like
release.
A traditional AR.
Yep.
But now the upper, you can have left or right side charging handle based on where you move the position of carriage.
Okay, and it looks like it's pretty easy to.
It is. You take it
transfer
apart.
Over.
Yep. You take it comes to a unlock position. You pull it out, move it over, and you're good to go.
And that's it.
Then it goes from right to left.
Are you guys just thinking of everything these days?
You learn from a lot of users and your own stuff, so your own experiences.
And you shoot first, and that's. And I think that's one thing that's kind of underestimated in our industry is that, like, I think they think, well, there's a bunch of suits making these decisions.
Not on this
shooters
one.
First.
You'll never see me on a golf course. Yeah. That's a terrible use of range.
Right? That's what Michael says. Michael says the same thing. But I agree with it. So
you got to be, in my opinion, in today's world, and I think some of the other manufacturers, not to call names or anything like that, but some get stagnant. They don't really understand who the customer is or how they interact and what they're looking for. I'm on social media.
Yeah.
I'm on the Facebook groups, Instagram, wherever. I'm at ranges every weekend. I'm shooting with them. I go. So I feel like we got a little bit of step ahead on what the guys that are out here, what they're looking for.
Yeah.
Like I've got ambitions for bolt guns, and I mean just all. We're doing precision rifle shooting.
You cannot release that.
Oh, I said a secret.
You cannot say anything.
I said a secret. There's your secret.
Daggum. Well, we're dropping new products from Palmetto State Armory, guys. Go check them out. They're going to be back with us. We're going to come back with them. But all this week, it is brought to you by Palmetto State Armory. We really appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
Love having you guys on. But that is day one of Guns and Gear Live from SHOT Show 2022. So hang on. Tomorrow, full schedule. We got everyone coming. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. And don't forget, leave a comment. You have until Thursday around 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock Thursday. And we're going to announce the winners of the 2 swag packs. One for YouTube, one for Facebook. So we'll see you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Let's see what we get. Always very innovative. It's a lot of fun.